the extension of basic services to the people continued in the past year as we pursued a better life for all. To date, nearly 7 million households have been connected to the grid and now have the electricity. The successful execution of the ESCOM's build and maintenance programs helped ensure stability and an end to load shedding. Work is continuing to ensure energy security. Renewable energy forms an important part of our energy mix, which also includes electricity generation from gas, nuclear, solar, wind, hydro, and coal. Government is committed to the overall Independent Power Producers Program, and we are expanding the program to other sources of energy, including coal and gas, in addition to renewable energy. ESCOM will sign the outstanding power purchase agreements for renewable energy in line with the procured rounds. What do we mean by radical social economic transformation? We mean fundamental change in the structure, systems, institutions, and patterns of ownership, management, and control of the economy in favor of all South Africans, especially the poor, the majority of whom are African and female. As defined by the government, by the governing party, which makes policy for the democratic government. 22 years into our freedom and democracy, the majority of black people are still economically disempowered. They are dissatisfied with the economic gains from liberation. The gap between the annual average household incomes of African-headed households and their white counterparts remains shockingly huge. Today, we are starting a new chapter of radical socio-economic transformation. We are saying that we should move beyond words to practical programs. The state will play a role in the economy to drive that transformation. In this regard, government will utilize to the maximum the strategic levers that are available to the state. This includes legislation, regulations, licensing, budget, and procurement, as well as broad-based black economic empowerment charters to influence the behavior of the private sector and drive transformation. Honorable members, it will be difficult, if not impossible, to achieve true reconciliation until the land question is resolved. we had stated our intention of using the Expropriation Act to pursue land reform and land redistribution in line with the Constitution. I have now decided to refer the bill back to Parliament for reconsideration on the basis that the bill might not pass constitutional muster. This is due to inadequate public participation during its processing. We trust that Parliament will be able to move with speed in meeting the requirements so that the law can be finalized to effect transformation. The reopening of land claims is also still on hold because the Restitution of Land Rights Amendment Act 2014 was declared invalid by the Constitutional Court. The Constitutional Court found that the public consultation process facilitated by the National Council of Provinces and some provincial legislatures did not meet the standards set in the Constitution. Going forward, government will continue to implement other programs such as the strengthening of Relatives' Right Program, also known as the 50-50 program. In this program, the farm workers join together into a legal entity and together with the farm owner and the new company is established that the workers and the owner become joint owners. Shares. To date, 13 proposals have already been approved, benefiting 921 farm dweller households at a value of 631 million rand. We applaud farmers and farm workers for this innovation. Most importantly, we appeal to land claimants to accept land instead of financial compensation. This is very important. You accept finance, you use it, in a short time it's gone, the land remains. Land has a value for you, so it is important that you remain with the land rather than with the money. I think we were not very meticulous at the beginning by saying you can choose money or land. I think we should have just said the land is brought back to you, you keep it. Over 90% of claims are currently settled through financial compensation, which does not help the process at all. It perpetuates dispossession. It also undermines economic empowerment. Government has committed itself to support black smallholder farmers. Compatriots, in December 2015, university students voiced their concerns about the cost of higher education. They correctly pointed out that accumulated debts and fast rising fees were making it harder and harder for those who come from less privileged households to enter and stay within the education system until they complete their studies. It is for this reason that when university students expressed genuine concerns about being excluded from universities, our caring government responded appropriately by taking over the responsibility to pay the fee increase for the 2016 academic year. Government also settled all debt owed by NSFAS students and extended the coverage to larger numbers of students than ever before. At the time of tabling the 2016 medium-term budget policy statement, our government announced additional measures aimed at making higher education accessible to more students from working-class families. Government has provided funds to ensure that no student whose combined family income is up to 600,000 rand per annum will face fee increases at universities and TVET colleges for 2017.